Failure by the NYPD during the protests over the murder of George Floyd. That's according to a report by the Department of Investigation. It finds the NYPD was unprepared and that excessive force exacerbated tensions. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer has more.
New Yorkers were appalled by the video of the police response to the George Floyd protests. Bystanders sprayed with pepper spray, a squad car driving into a crowd of protesters, a woman pushed to the ground by police. A new report by the Department of Investigation tears the Band-Aid off that wound.
Our investigation found that the NYPD as an institution made a number of key errors or omissions that likely escalated tensions and the potential for violence.
Among the findings, the NYPD lacks a clearly defined strategy to respond to large-scale protests. Police use excessive force and heightened tensions. Cops lack sufficient training.
The NYPD's tactics often failed to discriminate between lawful, peaceful protesters and unlawful actors.
DOI made numerous recommendations for change, including consolidating police oversight in a single entity with an independent board. The mayor and police commissioner Dermot Shea vowed to make changes.
Everyone needs to accept the results of this report. Everyone needs to implement them.
But CBS 2 urban affairs expert Mark Peters, a former DOI commissioner, questioned the mayor's sincerity. He says de Blasio ignored previous DOI reports calling for changes in the police department.
The question now is, this time will the NYPD make changes, and will the mayor insist that the NYPD make changes?
Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams, a former NYPD captain who is running for mayor, says the NYPD needs to establish a specialized unit trained to deal with protests.
And all you know is going after bad guys all the time. You tend to think that everyone is a bad guy. If all you do is use a hammer, everything looks like a nail to you.
PBA President Patrick Lynch said, quote, "No amount of new training or strategizing will help while politicians continue to undermine police officers and embolden those who create chaos on the streets." He pointed out that over 400 officers were injured during the protests. I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
And you can read that full DOI report on our website, cbsnewyork.com.
Now,